Hola amigos! Today we have the DX01 Joker figure. Well, actually figures, because you get the Cop Joker as well. So we'll start out with the box. Honestly, this is the best Hot Toys figure box I've seen yet. My second favorite would have to be the Iron Man Mark III box, just because just how detailed they made the box itself. But this one is very, it's a lot more classy, I guess, and very, doesn't look cheap, alright? So inside the box, the first thing you see are these Joker cards, and some info on Heath Ledger as the Joker, and some different cards. Here's some more info on the Joker, and the cool part is this little flap here pulls this off, and you get the figure area. Of course, the figures are out of the box already. The presentation is just amazing, and the great part is they give you these detailed information about both figures on this plastic covering right here. I mean, they really did not have to do that, but they did, and it's amazing, just great subtle details. But another great part is if you pull this out, then you get to the accessories. And most of the accessories are taken out of the box as well, but you get most of the stuff that the first Joker and the Bank Robber Joker came with, plus extra hands, the Joker's grenades that he puts on his coat, and of course the extra set of clothes and accessories for the Cop Joker. So overall, this box is just amazing. It has just an excellent presentation, and it's great to just keep that on display with the Joker figure, because it just shows just how amazing Hot Toys can be with both figures and the way they package them. So enough of me talking about this box, we'll move on to the figures themselves. So here we have the DX Joker and the Cop Joker from that one small scene in The Dark Knight. So let's start out with the DX Joker here. He's very similar clothing-wise to the first Joker figure, but one thing that you'll notice is that he looks a lot more polished, I guess, and it's very true. He is a very polished figure. I believe he contains the slim, narrow shoulders of the true type body, which kind of makes him look a little bit thinner, but since he has all those layers of clothes, it kind of works because it makes him bulky again. But if you were using a regular true type body, he'd probably look a little bit maybe a little bit more chunkier, but this works very, very well. The clothing is a little bit different material, feels a little bit less cheap. His other coat, it's pretty much the same. But one thing I did like what they did with this figure was his vest here. Here, let me zoom in. His vest here actually doesn't have Velcro anymore, which I'm happy, because that was a major flaw in the first figure. It always came off, and now finally it has buttons, small little buttons that it's great, so it'll stay put and look fantastic. His tie this time is actually tied, which is pretty awesome. It's you know, those small details are what make this figure worth the purchase. Um, so, so as I said, pretty much most of his clothes are overall very similar. But as I said, he looks very polished. If you compare this guy to the original Joker, he wouldn't look the same. Okay, so first off, you can notice that he has much more of a, I guess, complete look with his makeup. Because the last Joker figure, the bank robber Joker figure, which many just bought him to get that extra Joker head to put on their original Joker. His makeup is very smeared and kind of melted off, and gives him a very creepy look. And I believe that's from the scene where he's in the jail cell, because it's a very spot-on look. This Joker head sculpt is more like the Joker you see at the start of the film, when he talks to that mob guy Gamble, and also at the last part of the film when he fights Batman on top of those construction buildings. So I definitely like this guy looking like this, because it's a more complete version of the Joker. Compared to a certain look from the film, you can give him multiple looks. And another great thing about this guy is that he has a new eyeball rolling system called PERS, I believe. And what you do is, on the back, this right here, this little patch of hair, you can remove. So, pop off. Alright. Revealing this small, tiny little peg. This peg right here. Okay, if you turn the peg any way you want, his eyes will move. Let me show you a demonstration here. So, now he's looking down. He's looking one way, turns his eyes the other way. It's very great. It's very fantastic. One thing you have to be careful though, it's very fragile, and if you put too much pressure on it, the peg might break off. So you have to be very careful. But besides that, it's awesome. So, of course, the headpiece has a magnet on top, on the bottom of it. So you just put that back in, and it stays put. Just, of course, another great subtle addition to this figure. The PERS eyeballs are actually made of glass, and to me that's just amazing. The Joker also comes with this nice MMS DX base here. It just adds more to the greatness of the DX series. Batman also comes with this, which I will do a review of him next week, hopefully. It's a plastic base, of course. It's not anything fancy, but just the fact that they've gone out of their way to make a new base, it's just great. But one of the additions to this is the LED lights. There's a switch on the back here, and you just turn that on, and the LED lights turn on. They're okay. They're not going to throw off some amazing light, but just the addition of these guys, they look great.